Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. No matter where you are in the world, welcome into the Uno Mobile Wildcard Series Community Cup 2023 Annual Finals. We're finally here, and after a whole year of competition, we're so excited that we got to watch thousands of players participating in our in-game qualifiers, as well as the now over 100 players that made it to our monthly finals. But we are here today to witness the top 16 representing the whole community battle it out to win the title. We gotta welcome back Katie Bedford, but also welcome for the first time Courage, JD, and Uno champion himself. Let's start with you, Courage. How you feeling?
Oh, Goge, any day that I'm with you and Katie is a great day, but it's an even better day because we're gonna see people compete for $10,000 in Uno Mobile today.
I do have some extra good news, though. We've got $5,000 for first place, but we also have an incredible trophy for the champion. It sits behind me. Well, it sat behind me for the last year or so, and here it is on main screen. This is the coveted Uno Mobile Community Cup 2023 Champion Trophy. We have 16 total players in our bracket, and at each stage of the competition, the top 2 players will be advancing, with the first player being the player who gets to 3 wins first. The second player being the player with the second most wins. There's some tiebreakers we'll talk about if we get into those, but as per usual, we'll be using the same house rule of stacking, as well as the coveted house card, Katie, of discard all.
I mean, look, there are people from across the world competing, but also biggest thing to keep in mind, these players have qualified through being the champion or runner-up on their respective months. So we're gonna get now down to just a draw 4, unless this goes back to yellow, which, no, the wild, oh, wait.
So check this out. Check this out. Watch this. Kobe drops the +2, but because of our house rule stacking, Dan can stack the +4 on top of it, take the win, and it goes +6 to his opponent, and Dan grabs the W.
Stacking! Oh, the +2, the +2.
Wait, that gives Laura the win!
No! Laura drops the yeehaw and the +2. Mic drop from Laura. Oh my goodness, Coach. Oh wait. Oh, I thought he was gonna play it.
Here we go. Oh, no, it's a +2 drawn. Dan gets the win out of nowhere. The only red card Romeo had was a +2, giving Dan the win the way Laura was able to grab it before. Hands Dan the victory. Katie, Dan wasn't going to make it unless he won, and he did the near impossible.
The last minute, the heroics to get the 3rd win and move things along with Romeo.
And might have to burn
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's a reverse. Wait, down to 2 +4 wilds. There's nothing anybody could do.
Bro, Goge, I don't think you even saw what just happened. Bring the camera back. It's over. Destiny won 3 turns ago, production.
just leave it. Just let it finish up. I love it. 12 again? Yeah, there's 12 more cards going to Jocelyn. And look, again, reminder, discard all. Jaja is technically on Uno. If it stays yellow, Jaja's going to grab a free victory, even though Destiny's looking so strong. 4 cards go down. Discard all. Finally showing us what it's capable of.
So that's what you were talking about, Goge. That's a big discard all. Look at that. 5 cards got away, and just like that, Destiny's back in the game. But a green discard all played, and Jaja's back down to just 1 card. Then another discard all played, and 5 more cards. And then another discard all goes.
I don't know. It goes blue.
What?
Jaja's gonna win. Jaja's gonna win out of nowhere. Discard all. 1, 2, 3, 4. W for Jaja out of nowhere with the top deck discard all from her opponent. Courage.
Goge, I almost just knocked my whole backdrop over, and I would have never been brought back to another Uno Mobile cast the rest of my life. That was, dude, I've casted a lot of competitive games in my day, Goge. The action in Uno Mobile rivals all of them, and I am not just saying that because I'm quite literally being paid to be here just like you. I genuinely mean that. Like, I know this is my job to be here. This is way more exciting than I could have ever imagined.
But look at Jaja. Somebody's got to do something about Jaja, and the only thing that can happen here would be reverse. But we're going to go to yellow because of lumps. This is going to be a win for Jaja. This is going to close it out. Over. This is it. Group B is done and dusted. Jaja's moving on. Destiny's moving on. Both are excited about it.
My chat could not be worse at picking winners.
But look at that scoreboard. 532 is the decider for Jaja. Not that they needed it because, hey, you got the 3 wins and that's all that matters.
Just throws it out there and says, I'm going blue, and I don't think anybody can do anything about it, and I think she's going to be right. 𝐸𝐴's going to need a god draw from the top deck here to save the day. Otherwise, Alexis wins 2-0, and that's exactly what happens. 2 up, 2 down, and on match point.
Alexis, after just 4 minutes of gameplay, is already on match point. He just needs to do whatever he can to keep this group alive, and he's doing that right now, as it looks like he might have an opportunity here. It stays on the 1. The 1 is played. Erica had 3 numbers. She winds up playing the 1, and that's what gives 𝐸𝐴 the win there.
1-1-1, and now 1 win for 𝐸𝐴, and poised to move on if Alexis wins the next one. So a great win there from 𝐸𝐴. Apparently, some of those big brain strats are paying off here, Courage.
Ryan's gonna go ahead and change it to green.
Doesn't matter.
Erica has the 2. Folks, do you believe in miracles? Best wishes on their forehead. 𝐸𝐴 with the reverse sweep takes the top of Group C.
Well, Courage, your chat is terrible at predictions, but you, my friend, were near flawless in that one. 𝐸𝐴 wins it all. Katie and Alexis, of course, winning the first 2, also moving on.
My goodness. 𝐸𝐴, I felt like 𝐸𝐴 there for a minute was like, I'll let you cook, but now that you have a couple wins, it's time for me to lay down the law.
But he did not leave anything up to chance. Won 3 in a row and took it all. +2s. Isabella had a +2, so didn't have to burn the +4 wild. This is going to be an absolute monstrous win for Isabella. Via 4 Eyes draws 14 cards, and Isabella gets a free win. You can't even read those cards. This is going to be one of the biggest scores we've probably ever seen, depending on those 14 cards that were drawn. Holy. Even if Elizabeth goes back to Uno,
10
Joey
seconds.
will be in the lead. We are running out of daylight. We've got to move. Elizabeth has to draw
It's done.
here. Just can't get a discard all. Gets the +2. Joey has to draw. Did she win at the end of the day? Yes, she does. Elizabeth is your winner somehow, sneaking in. I thought the only way Elizabeth won there was if she drew the discard all that was blue. She would have been able to play and go out of cards, but instead, she proves me wrong, draws a +2, and Joey had to draw low numbers because they had the same amount of cards. He drew 2 action cards, Courage.
This is going to be heartbreak for Joey as he thinks he's got a chance in this one. But we can... Oh, she's already sending presents! She's already sending presents! What are you doing? Elizabeth
man.
sends the presents 3 turns in advance, says Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and sends them packing.
And what's wild too, Katie, is if we were so locked in on Elizabeth's win there because of the 2+4 wilds.
Look at that scoreline, Courage, 743. I mean, you already had the 3 wins, but my goodness.
Yeah, no, that one, in the end, a massive score difference. Congratulations to Elizabeth and Isabella. They've both earned themselves.
Group stages are done. We're going to be heading into the semifinals. My name's 𝐸𝐴. I've been with you all of today and all throughout the year watching these incredible competitors make it to this stage, and we're down to the final 8.
You want to get to the grand finals because that's where that first place prize, that $5,000, and ooh, that beautiful Uno Mobile trophy is.
That's right. It is a lot of cash, but an incredible trophy that I will hand ship to you. Get ready.
Dan has
It's
the
perfect.
one.
It's
There it
just
is!
It's just like last time. 𝐸𝐴 has won now 3 times. Out of his 4 wins he has, 3 of those have been off of a 1. That is unbelievable odds. And yet again, 𝐸𝐴 finds himself at the top, Courage. Not a bad play. The frustrating part is Destiny has a +4 and 𝐸𝐴 has to draw. He has no way to ward off the attack. Exactly what happens. Now Destiny and Isabella in a perfect spot to try to win here.
Yeah, and honestly, depending on what Dan plays here, this could really change the game. If Dan plays the 9, okay, he goes to green, and that's going to help Isabella get down to Uno.
Dan's got ammunition, though. A +2 down there to make Isabella draw and some skips. Not over yet unless it's reverse. 𝐸𝐴 gives it away to Isabella out of nowhere. Dan had the ammunition. We hit the Lily Pichu GG. And Isabella on top of the board with 2 victories. What a secret. MQ had no idea that was going to be the case. The only caveat to that, though, Courage, is that you can say Dan has 1,000 cards. You think Dan can probably do something about the person on Uno.
If he plays the 9, it's over.
It's the highest card. It makes the most sense.
God!
Dan does it. MQ finds it. The luck of the draw, the luck of your opponents.
How does he keep doing this?
We need top deck luck. We need no draws from the top, and we get it. MQ grabs the victory. The discard all goes all the way around the table, and MQ takes it all, wins at least an extra $500, makes it to the grand finals. Congratulations, MQ, yet again. The perfect play from an opponent. You set yourself up well, held onto the discard all, and it paid off. Katie, what a finish.
MQ and Isabella have booked their tickets to the final, Courage, and that's gotta feel good. Let's take a look at that bracket. There they are in the grand finals, but we gotta get Courage through semifinal 2 to see which 2 players will join them.
Oh, definitely. 𝐤𝐬, Elizabeth, Romeo, and Alexis about to get started in semifinal B.
It depends on what Alexis does here. Is going to stack to 8 and keeps it green. Everybody needs green, and they don't know that Elizabeth also needs green. A free and away victory for Elizabeth. A strong win, but a crazy one. I cannot believe she bluffed it, and it paid off. Goes yellow, Courage. And so they said, well, we got to get it off yellow, and we need green. So let's take the bait. Elizabeth with the first major successful bluff of the tourney. I do.
No way.
Oh, what?
No way.
We don't play him. We don't play the discard alls. Gets down to Uno. Gets to a +4 wild. It doesn't matter what they do.
No
it's
way.
all over. Elizabeth, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 2 up, 2 down, Courage. She's done and dusted, and that was a big one.
What was that? Someone give me the timer.
That was the fastest one
25
we've seen.
seconds. Will it stay green? Ladies and gentlemen, Elizabeth sweeps semifinals B. Gosh, good luck doing the math, because I'm too dumb to do so.
I was blown away by the plays from Elizabeth, and to hold on to the +2, an action card with 60 seconds left. A lot of trust there, was trying to sway off any sort of attacks from another +2, maybe from 𝐤𝐬, but it didn't matter. Alexis in second shown. I want to double check with production that this is correct, because, and I'm getting word, yeah, don't worry, production's on top of it. Alexis moves forward with the lowest score between the 3 rounds.
Annual grand finals to go through their groups, to go through semifinals. We're down to just 4 players. MQ, Isabella, Elizabeth, and Alexis. Winner walks away with $5,000.
Wow, there is money, glory, trophies. I mean, so much on the line.
So first and foremost, Lily, I just wanted to welcome you into the broadcast. How are you doing?
Oh my gosh, hello. I'm good, how are you?
You know, they could be using to their advantage in this grand finals. Any words of advice, maybe?
Oh yes, totally. Let me just tap into my endless wisdom. Yeah, so one of my advice is just pray really hard before you draw a card that you get good cards.
Okay.
Yeah, I respect that, honestly.
That's it.
Favorite emoji of yours from the pack?
I like GG because you can kind of say it before you win, and it kind of tilts them, right?
You've seen the GG used.
Yeah, I did see people using it, which is really cool.
That's a great shout. I think people use GG in a good way and a bad way, so it has multi-purpose, which is the best part about it.
Lily, if you had to beat one friend of yours in Uno Mobile because you knew they were bad.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I didn't even finish the question. Okay. Wow. All right. That's.
He's just not that great at games sometimes, and I think beating him is just really fun. Like, I think I can beat him in Uno like 1000%. It's not even a question. The reason I'm not doing it on stream is because I don't want to embarrass him too much, right? Like, he's not even here to defend himself. Sorry, I should stop.
You know what's wild? You know what's wild? He is watch partying this. So if he's paying attention to the broadcast, you just exposed him on his own stream. He's getting roasted. I mean, this is your time to continue to throw down the gauntlet.
I just think it'd be easy.
Which do you think will win going into the grand finals?
Isabella. She has a really pretty name.
A pretty name and
I like
some
it.
dominant skills, by the way. Lily Pichu, thanks for joining us in the booth. We hope you have a great rest of the night. I'm sure you're going to have a blast finishing out this show with us. Here we go. Clip it and ship it. It's time. That was perfect with a little bit of the voice line behind you, Courage. Man, this has been such a fun tournament. I was going to say it's perfect, but it's not. It is perfect for 𝐴𝐾. It could have been a chance to ward off the attack, but 𝐴𝐾 takes it all in a quick succession. We're already one game down and 𝐴𝐾's on top. Wow, what a sequence.
That quick. And remember, second place gets $2,500.
This is what's gonna matter. A 9. Can he get enough cards down? But it goes to yellow. She can play it. Isabella's gonna win this. I don't think there's anything else that can happen. She's got a 0. She's got a 5. Isabella does not get rid of her cards, but wins with 0 points in her hand because all she had was that 0. Those last 20 seconds get so chaotic. And the fact that Isabella was able to crawl back into that after having a ton of cards was just a testament to how kind of wild and unpredictable these games can be. Something dramatic has to happen, and it has to happen now. Isabella burning time, trying to force this out. This will be the deciding factor. What will she draw?
9.
A 4 she can play. A 4 she can play. Isabella takes it. No questions asked. 0 points on the board. That's Isabella's second win. She's going to be joining 𝐴𝐾 at the top.
We have ourselves 2 players now on tournament point, 𝐵𝐲. This is going to go down to the wire. Oh my goodness. Just imagine now if Elizabeth wins 1 and sets them up with 3 of them at 2. This could be absolutely crazy. The Uno Mobile
𝐴𝐾. Wait, look at Elizabeth. Look at Elizabeth.
It turned to red.
It goes to red. Elizabeth out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
Joins them at the top. We've got 3 players on match point, on tournament point, on Uno Mobile Esports 2023 point. Courage. It is going to be a fight till the very last card, and the only person not there is Alexis Hannah. It's into yellow. Can Isabella? She gets it. The discard all. Isabella takes it all. Isabella is your Uno Mobile Community Cup 2023 champion. Isabella out of left field wins it all with the top deck discard all. Unbelievable finish.
Oh my goodness, folks. Have you ever top decked a $5,000 card in Uno before?
Into the semifinals. Again in second place and said, you know, just hold on. Let me cook because I'm going to take it in the grand final.
To 5th, we've got Destiny, Romeo, 𝐻𝐻, and Dan. In 4th, Alexis. In 3rd, 𝐴𝐾. 2nd, Elizabeth, who had that monstrous performance in our semifinals. But in the end, our champion, Isabella, $5,000, the trophy, and the bragging rights for being the winner. This was one of the most fun events I've ever been part of because of how fast the action was. And even right there, as Isabella mentioned, she wasn't even expecting this. She just decided to hop in, play, made it through her month, got, won the title there, comes over to here, now wins $5,000. In other competitive games, you've got to be playing 10 to 12 hours a day. Here in Uno Mobile, I think the beautiful part of it is that you have exactly this right here. Just someone who decides to go for it and now has achieved something they could have never imagined and can celebrate it for years to come. So congratulations again. I think this tournament was a wild success. And the best part about it was casting alongside you, 𝐵𝐲, and you, Katie.
Y'all were amazing. Katie, as always, you were fantastic on the analyst desk. I'm hoping we can bring you back into the future, both of y'all, for 2024. It's right around the corner. But for now, I will bid you farewell. Thanks again for joining me. Go celebrate with chats. Go celebrate with families. It's been a great day here in the booth. But until 2024, you're not going to want to miss next year's competition. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better, and it might be wider reaching, and it is for everyone. All of those qualifiers happening in game. You're not going to want to miss it. But until 2024, for the very last time this year, I'll be signing off and wishing you a great night. See you next year.